Hello everybody, this is my kiddos may call me, and welcome back to Steins. Let's just begin since we have cat maids on the screen. We cannot let them wait any longer. I open the door to Maid Queen plus 9 Square and Maid Cafe, and two familiar cat-eared girls greet me with smiles. One of them is Mayuri. But here, she's called Mayushi Nayan. Since she works here, I stopped by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe. After bowing again, Mary gasped as if she thought of something. I have to say, I really want to go to a maid cat cafe. I've been to a cat cafe. I've not been to a maid cafe, but I definitely want to go to a maid cat cafe. So I gotta do that sometime. Whatever. I gotta do that sometime. The other maid who came to greet me, Faris Nayan, her professional name of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She is Maid Queen plus 9 Square's most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger. Faris is the best girl. Like, she's my best girl in the entire Steins Gate series. I'm sorry. Daru frequents this cafe because he got a crush on Faris. He often reads her public blog while muttering, "Faris, you're so cute" to himself. He's got real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me. See, Faris is the best girl in Steins Gate. Since, well, look at her! I can't find anything I can dislike about her character, though some people might find her annoying. I do not find her annoying. She is perfect the way she is. I also like Luca, but technically they're best boy, not best girl, so Faris is best girl, Luca's best boy. That's my final judgment. Also, Faris kind of plays along with Okabe's whole, mad scientist bit, but she goes a little bit, what mentor? Faris knows my true name, Honin Kyoma. I've also told her all about the organization. And now she's more into it than I am. She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. Yeah, Faris plays along. By the way, this is the first time I've ever heard of this secret technique or whatever it is. But yeah, Faris goes a little bit too far while playing with Okabe's whole organization Chudabayo plot. She's not letting it go. It'll take 30 minutes if I play along with her. I don't get it. Why do I always get hit whenever I see one of the characters doing the kind of, well, is that... I wouldn't say it's real crying, but it's like more since when do you have a brother? And what the hell is a spirit conference anyway? Faris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. Oh my god, those are actual tears? I falter, even though I know it's one of her cutesy acts. Oh, she's doing it for an act. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on! You can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Faris only has illusions and made up a backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her. Mayuri always makes the cat-like mouth, I just realized that now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mayuri always does that cat-like mouth, so, great. Now look who's joined in. It's gonna get worse from here, so it's kind of foreshadowing her job. I have to end this conversation now! Well, if you knew that, well, if there was a mystery built around where Mayuri worked, that would have been perfect to show, like, foreshadowing because of the cat mouth she always makes, but it's not really that big of a secret. Plus, I really like the wig she's wearing. Like, like the wig is a blonde wig, which I just noticed now. And Faris is actually using her real hair. Yes, that is Faris's real hair. She has pink hair, which is pretty amazing. Mary and Faris look at each other and smile. Is she talking about Faris? Is that a real name? Have I been mistaken this whole time? That's a disturbing thought. I think Faris is her real name. No, it's not. It's not her real name. Faris is not her real name, but I cannot say what her real name is. I cannot say it. Well, yeah, her actual name is different than Faris 99, but I can't really say that now because that's a spoiler. Okay then, moving on. I also like the Tabby Cat joke. I'm just embracing this scene. I love Faris. She is one of the best girls in Steins. If you haven't noticed, the category maids here at Make Queen Plus 9 are required to add cat sounds, nayas, to their words with some frequency. Which works. Mary takes me by the hand and leads me inside. Apparently, Mayushi Naya is the only one who leads customers by hand like this. It probably comes naturally to her. She doesn't even realize the effect it has on her customers, and that's why she's second Faris in popularity at this maid cafe. I wonder why she's second. Well, yeah, that makes sense that Faris is number 1. She guides me to Darva's table. The table's about 60% full. Among Akiba's maid cafes, Maid Queen Plus 9 Square's popularity is solid, but not booming. Considering what Faris and the others are wearing, it's more like a cosplay cafe than a maid cafe. Furthermore, the cat ears and the Nyan dialect makes it less accessible to low-level otaku and first-timers. On the other hand, those same cat ears are the topic of heated debate among the die-hard maid cafe fans. Maids don't have cat ears. Cat ears plus maid, 2x mo. These two viewpoints clash. This place is one of the older maid cafes in Akihabara, but doesn't get much media exposure. Maybe that's what makes it more comfortable than most. Alright, who sent me a text? Oh, Lukaku! That won't teach me how to be a priest. He keeps saying that he has 30 years of work left in him, so he doesn't need my help. That doesn't explain why he keeps trying to teach me the ceremonial Miko dance, though. P.S. I did 10 practicings with my Samadare. The ceremonial Miko dance? But according to the legend of Ano Iwato, that means no! Don't tell me your father intends to opening the gate! It's too soon! Is he planning on opening Steins Gate? Alright. Let's keep on going. So before I move on, I'm going to say one thing. I'm actually not surprised that Faris is number 1 in the cat maid cafe, because she's like the head girl of that cafe. I don't know if Okabe said that just yet, but she is basically the owner of the place in a way. So I can understand why she's number 1 over Mayuri. So Mayuri is one of the main characters. But this is Faris's cafe, so yeah. At least, that's what Daru says. He talks about this stuff so much that it's been burned in my synapses. And Daru's mad. Daru sits in front of me, but doesn't look my way. He looks upset for some reason. You jelly. Hell, even I didn't get most of it. Daru? Okay. You call yourself regular otaku? You're far from normal, Daru. I'm just gonna say that now. Reality Marble. Alright, Reality Marble. A type of magic craft in which a user overwrites the role with a pocket dimension based on his or her emotional experience. Often used in ordinary conversation to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain they're inflicting on others. Poor Daru. He just wants some Faris in his life. Well, that's kind of obvious. Well, maybe. It might be a little obvious, though to some people it might seem like normal talking. Faris likes Okabe. I'm just gonna give that spoiler. Well, it's not really a spoiler. I'm not even close to keeping up with her. But yeah, it's kind of obvious that Faris might like Okabe. Well, it's kind of obvious that, well, Lukako likes Okabe too. It's kind of a harem series, Steins is with. Well, Okabe's not that bad looking of a dude, so that makes sense. He's not that bad looking, and he's actually a really good guy, other than the whole Chunibayos that he has. Dorothy actually grabs his chest and falls onto the table. Ugh! I sip from one of the glasses of water that Mary brought to our table. I was planning on reenacting what Dara was doing, but Okabe had some more lines. After taking my order, Mary finds her way towards the counter as they're swimming between the rows of tables. I hope she doesn't trip. Dara asks about getting up from the table. I feel a burp coming in, but it won't come out. That's right. In my confrontations with Shiny Finger and Catgirl, I almost forgot my original objective. I lean on the table and scan the area without moving my head. John Titor? John Titor? 誰? アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称未来人。お前とは以前こいつの話題をしたはずだぞ。またオカリンのいつもの設定？設定とか言うな。俺が話すことは全て真実だ。ああ、満足せ。じゃあ付き合ってやるけどさ。 そのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうソースは？待て、なんでそんな初耳のような言い方をする？事実初耳だから。忘れたわけではなく。自信はないけど。日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。 Oh yeah, talking about books about John Titor. I actually do own a book about John Titor. It's actually a pretty good one. I think it's the Convictions of a Time Traveler. Basically, it was an analysis of all the things that John Titor said on the BBS boards back in 2000. It's a pretty interesting book. This is wrong. I remember talking to Daru about John Titor back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible that Daru forgot about it. That was quite the internet dick, but the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee that Daru looked up any info on John Titor. If he had, I thought he would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories that are mistaken? Or everyone else's? It's you, man. I like the sounds that Daru makes sometimes, because some of the noises that come out of the voice actor, well, that sounded weird. Right, that's what John Titor said on that channel. He traveled to 1975 first, obtained an IBM 5100, then leaped to 1998. Like some of the noises that Daru's voice actor makes, they're like unintentionally funny. Like it's like like those kinds of noises make me laugh. Like anyone makes those kinds of noises. Like anyone making those noises makes me like smile inside. Like it's kind of funny sometimes. Like there's nothing wrong with it. I just find it a little bit, you know, interesting that they add that kind of detail of him saying because that's like what normal people. Well, a lot of normal things that happen in real life. People sometimes say in their sentences because they sometimes don't know what to say. Kind of like I do. Though I mostly say or stuff like that, like Midwestern stuff. Yeah, Midwesterners say a lot. Or I'm trying to think of another thing that someone from the Midwest says, but I'm gonna like look into the story because, well, I'm almost missing a tip. I almost missed a tip right there. Free para. Fictional. A popular SNS social network service website designated to facilitate easy communication between users. Nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch the scene like I was earlier. Oh wait, Nerdar der Blitzknell. I butchered the pronunciation, but that's the guy from Chaos Head, isn't it? I think that's the guy from Chaos Head.
秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね? My phone suddenly starts vibrating. Ooh, who is it? Ah, Shining Finger. Okabe-san, I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Kira Mooka. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned that I work part-time at Arc Rewrite, so sorry for taking your picture. It wasn't on purpose. I needed some shots of Akihabara for work, and you just happened to be in one. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite, LMAO. By the way, the picture I took was just a test, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it, I would not have posted it, so don't worry. Anyway, I should really get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking like this, Okabe-kun, but it would be super great if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IBM 5100. I don't know anything about computers, especially old computers, and all I have to go on is the picture I showed you. I'll attach the image. Be absolutely positively sure to apply, okay? I'll be waiting, and if you could, I would be super happy if you gave me your super hacker friend's email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you, of course. Mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye, Mocha. There's IBM 5100. Oh, come on. What's with this mail? Disregarding the real timing. Is this really the gloomy, unsociable woman I met in front of Radicon? She's like a completely different person in this email. Does she have split personalities or something? Well, I got some info about the IBM 5100, so I guess I should give her a reply. Alright, let's give Mocha a reply. Let's go to mailbox, Shining Finger, reply. I told Daru to wait a bit as I started typing out a response. It's not like I trust her, but I figure I should tell her what I learned from Daru. And then she will completely be discouraged. He's heard about the IBM 5100. As expected, extremely rare. Last month, some BC otaku searched all over Akiba without finding one. It turns out the rumor you heard was false. Elsai Kongro. Okay, reading the text in this game is kind of hard. Okay, sent. What? A response already? Hardly any time lag. As always, Shining Finger, your digits defy the laws of physics. I start reading the mail. Oh, damn it! Is that true? It can't be. I'll mail you again. By the way, you mentioned John something or other, didn't you? Does that John person have an IBM 5100? Please reply soon. Mocha. Yeah, the texts are kind of hard to read in this game because they're kind of cut off like the old classic flip phones because, yeah, a lot of messages were cut off on those flip phones. I had one of them, and I can say, those messages were cut off, especially when one of your friends has an iPhone and they send you a message from their iPhone and you open it up on your flip phone, it's all broken up into 5 different fucking messages, and all the messages are broken because the phone screen is so small that it cannot fit words. You know what? I'm gonna bring out my flip phone. I'm gonna show you my phone from like 7 years ago. I gotta show you this phone. Hold up, I'll be back. Yes, this was the phone I had when I was younger. Right before I got this new phone, I had this phone. The classic flip phone. It even has an antenna on the end. This was my phone back then. I remember like just texting like this. Like this is how you used to text. Yeah, that's how you had to text on these phones. So if you don't know or are like too young to remember these kinds of phones, they're kind of a pain in the ass compared to these, but I never expected phones to advance this much. Even though the time I got this, by the time I got this phone, everyone had like an iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, that kind of shit. And I had this phone. Just as I thought, this woman has a predisposition for harassment. I never should have gotten involved with her. Let's not reply to this one. I fulfilled my minimum obligation, so I have nothing to feel guilty about. I scanned the air with my eyes once more, then I leaned close. Is Daru still on the table or did he sit up? Faris brings my omelet rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balanced on one hand. True feline agility. Despite her 99 nonsense, Faris is consummate professional. Consummate professional? Yeah, I think that's what it said. Aw, that wig is so cute. The cat girl puts the omelet rice on the table, then takes a bottle of ketchup from her apron pocket. She uses it to write the world is doomed in red letters on the omelet's blank yellow canvas. Upon the, yeah. Sorry, I read that a little fast. Whoa! Whoa, Daru! It appears the cuteness has shattered Daru's sanity. I gave him a look that says calm down, but to no avail. I smoothed out the ketchup with the bottom of my spoon, erasing the ketchup words. I'm gonna eat it either way. Is he eating? I take a mouthful of omelet rice. Yes, he's eating. he was eating while saying that line. Jeez. Faris starts dancing in place. I prefer she not jump around like that when people are eating nearby. Yeah, I'm surprised that they had a line where Okabe's eating during it, but it makes sense since he has an omelet on him. Ooh. I'll definitely like some home cooking from Faris. Like, damn! I just need to learn Rainet overnight. She'll probably beat my ass though. I'll be fine with her beating my ass. I stopped shoveling the omelet rice into my house. Then I deliver a melancholy sigh. That was your mistake. That was your mistake, Okabe, to say in front of Faris. I'm just saying that now. Reality bombed by Daru. That's kind of an accomplishment. And then Faris joins it. Damn it! She took my story and ran away with it again! I never even said anything about him being her brother! Hell, I don't even know if Faris has siblings! She doesn't. I should not talk about stuff like this in front of Faris. Her shout resounds throughout the store. Her fingers snap at me. Man. I present my empty plate to Faris. I always eat quickly. It's a habit that I naturally picked up during my years on the run from the organization. Screw the slow food trend. The slow food trend. Food that takes time to cook and eat, as opposed to fast food or instant food.
Oh, that's interesting. I never heard of that trend. Well, I'm from America, so there's no reason for me to actually know about that because America is fast food. Faris 6th edition heads back to the counter. Yeah, it makes sense for Americans not to know about that. Whew, if I left things as they were, I would have had to play along for another 10 minutes of a fantasy world. We're also one of the fattest countries in the world. Yeah, that's why we don't hear about the slow food trend, because everything has to be fast to us. That explains with a wry smile. They also have to be really big with us, because, well, we're big and fat Americans who like fast food. Daru ignores my perfect retort. I like how I'm playing Steins game right now and I'm making fun of fast food. Why did I get to that conversation? Defensive. Okay, I just wanted to hear what Daru said before opening up email. What? What? Oh wait, can you reply to that? Hold up, I almost forgot. Can you reply? No, you cannot reply. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to see Daru's rant before I checked the email on Okabe's phone. And talk about phones, my phone just buzzed. I'm gonna ignore it for now. Ooh, Daru doesn't usually show enthusiasm for anything, except for Mo and Faris. I wish you were this passionate about our experiments, and I said Mo by accident, I meant Moe. I had to pull Daru away from Faris so that we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it harder than a sauna in hell. Faris, you're more perceptive than I thought, Naya. So now you understand what is at stake. The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch, Naya. It's time for Faris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for... I can say no more, Naya. What's the Red Southern Cross? Hopefully it's not the Southern Cross I'm thinking of. Yeah, let's hope it's not the cross from the South. I see. So the holders of the original sin, those like me, were born of Prototype 13, have begun to assemble in Akihabara, guided by the star that we alone can see. The time is right. Send. He still plays along with her, so he's not annoyed by Faris's Chunabayo, because he's Chunabayo back, but Faris plays along with him, and he plays along with Faris, so Okabe, good man. I quickly opened the window, letting a small breeze flow in. It won't be enough. I flipped our fan to full power and placed it on the table in front of me. Are you giving none to Daru? I really wish we had an air conditioner. I turned on the computer. This is a PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. Spawn tube, or CRT monitor. Another name for cathode ray tube, CRT. This name is used more commonly in Germany and Japan. It gets from the name from the inventor of the cathode ray tube, Carl Ferdinand Braun. And Carl Ferdinand Braun probably gave inspiration for, well, Braun tubes in general gave inspiration for the name Mr. Braun for the landowner downstairs from the Future Gadget Laboratory. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz Daru scrounged up some parts to make some mods to it. Oh, is he speaking to us now? In any case, I don't spend too much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory's homepage, check my email, visit news sites, and browse that channel. Daru uses it much more. I wonder if the new Tider is still posting. On a play off. John Tider. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to introduce with current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until certain events in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox.
but that alone is not enough. Isn't enough to reverse time. Anomalous. Still here, Faker? You're annoying. Go away. Anomalous. So your power is gravity control. Not bad, but still not enough to top higher power levels. Anomalous. A twin paradox? Is that like the Hiroshima effect? That's just slowing time down, not reversing it. Anomalous. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices! Hoikyoma, 229. Uses typical cylinders and curved black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. Your time machine's a 1970s Chevy. I know all of it. And Chevy is not a fictional that is not a fictional brand. No, Chevy's real. Chevrolet's a real brand. Not. This is real. Maybe Chevy's not real and Chevy's just short for Chevrolet, but Chevrolet is real. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep on going. Anonymous 229. Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up, you disgusting Chunique scum. Anonymous 232. The twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are two different things, duh. Anonymous time traveler LOL. John Titor LOL. Anonymous 234. Chevy's an American car, right? I'd rather go German than BMW LOL. Kern Johan and Kamehameha 234. By tubular cylinders, are we referring to the tubular machine? Oh, what? A tubular cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, and have mass equal to the sun. It resolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine, lol. How can you fit that into a Chevy? Even if you could, a tubular machine can't travel further back in time than the moment of its creation. Enough of your delusions. That channel's not your blog. I want to hear from Titor. John Titor. This is a surprise. Does this really mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Did he really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then it must have been another world line. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important part is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a tubular cylinder. You can learn more about curved black holes by studying the Penrose pyrogram or tubular cap relations. My time machine works by generating a pair of curved black holes. Anonymous. In Japanese, please. In Japanese, please means a teasing phrase used on online message boards to tell an incomprehensible poster to please code comprehensively. So yeah, well, for English speakers is please speak English, please. Yeah, that's basically the English version of that. Well, in Japanese, please is another version of that. Or you could also say in Korean, please, in German, please, in Spanish, please, in Arabic, please, like any kind of language that could apply to. Anonymous. Titor came 10 years ago? Source. Anonymous. What the fuck are curved black holes? Explain using boobies. Ugh, erotic one. Anonymous. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride on your time machine. Not a yen more. Anonymous. 268. Sources Hoing Sense Delusions, lol. Real deal. Kuri Johan and Kamehameha. He didn't deny it. Lol. All aboard Hoing's crazy train. Prepare for a train wreck. Curved black hole time travel is theoretically impossible, but 1. How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous. 2. How did he pass through singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Singularity. Oh, no, that's autoplay. Singularity. In astrophysics, a point of infinite gravity, singularities are predicted to exist at the center of black holes. However, since it is impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence as such cannot be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometers in diameter. Now imagine the entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of the sentence. That is singularity. Anonymous. Why the short explanations? John, you stupid? Wanna die? Still no stock prices? Crash. This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Titor posted 10 years ago. There's even a book on it. Sure should have used bookstores if you don't believe me. His Chevy has a gravitativity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. John Titor. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered Steins' design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces microsingularity, then ejects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This just generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure and ensures safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that curved black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation. Anonymous. TLDR, shut the fuck up, 1-1. Anonymous. Unstable? Sounds dangerous. Anonymous. Oh,
Fuck! Tiger's black holes are going to swallow the Earth. He's not just a mass murderer. He's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. Kuri-Yohan Kamehameha. It's not that you won't explain. It's just you can't, lol. How do you get the destination? The Earth is constantly moving. Or didn't you know that? By the way, I propose Tyner equals homing theory, lol. John Tyner. I set the destination with the VGL system. That's variable gravity locked. Its functions are reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the titular sine wave onto that location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculation, so the margin error is negligible. Anonymous. Homie needs to shut up, lol. I haven't heard of any Tyner from 10 years ago, lol. Anonymous. So the universe is deep in Tyner's shit. Homie Kyoma. The same information was in Tyner's book. All you could have done is post a 10-year-old copy pasta. Anyone could do that. How do I know if you're the real Tyner? Anonymous. Jotan so moe, my waifu, I recognize different opinions. Kuri-Yohan coming out my heart. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, but I won't be fooled. Whoa. I shouldn't waste all day on that channel. We have more important things to deal with. Namely, the phone wave. We haven't experimented on it with it since yesterday. I'm not saying name's not to change every time. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. That'll just take too long if I say that. Earlier, I asked Daru to connect the phone wave to the computer. It would take way too long to say name centric to change every time. He finished setting up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room. Ooh. X68000. The X68000 is a 16-bit computer sold in Japan in the late 1980s. Its peculiar twin tower case was dubbed the Manhattan-shaped. Ah, that's interesting. I mean, it's my 20-year-old... It's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. Odd-eyed. I wonder what odd-eyed means. Like, are they talking about the super big eyes or the weird color eyes? It's the weird colors. Heterochromia iridis, a condition where the eyes are different colors, a trait often found in anime and manga characters. There isn't really a reason for the character to be odd-eyed. It's mostly just for moe or the coolest factor. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave together. It's our crazy machine. This is where we get all scientific. Why would a banana gellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here? Bananology? There is a science about mushrooms, so there should be a science about bananas. Phase transition. A phase transition, what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. Examples include liquid solid, freezing, liquid gas, evaporation, ferromatic, paramagnetic, and the vacuum phase transition. Interesting. What kind of? Factual structures. No, I want to see factual structures. Hold up. Yeah, terminal mode. What? Where did terminal mode and MacDiver come from? Hold up. Terminal mode. Using networked external computer terminal to operate a program that cannot run otherwise. Did I miss these? MacDiver. Fictional. A popular TV drama that aired in America from MacGyver! Oh my god, it's MacGyver! The protagonist, MacDiver, was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items. Oh, it's that's cool. Okay, that's cool. Fractal structure. I found it. I found the tip I wanted. Fractal structure.
Geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-similarity. The smallest portion of a fractal structure will appear similar to a whole. Common examples of fractal structures are snowflakes and coastlines. And the next thing was what Darva said. Oh, I think it was free para? Yeah, I think it was free para. No, it's not free para. This might take a second to find. Bend your sponge. An example of a fractal structure. Take this cube and do the following. 1. For each side of the cube, cut a square hole in the center with a 1/9 area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2. For each of these 8 squares, cut a new hole with the 1/9 area of the square. 3. Repeat the infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface and area approaches infinity as the volume approaches 0. Why am I hot all of a sudden? Man, it's hot in here. I'm gonna need to turn on a fan soon. It is getting summer. Well, technically it is supposed to be hot outside, but the weather is weird here. Adding dramatic pause to build tension. Dara gulps, waiting for me to continue. I'm liking where this is going.
電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。計画は第2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジメント近いのだな。全てはシュタインズゲートの意志である。人類
This looks so ridiculous right now. I could kind of see the I could kind of see my webcam as I did that. I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be betrayal. The last thing I want is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals of that of the organization. The phone wave is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer. Yet it turned out something like MacGyver would put together. Oh, that's where the MacGyver comes from. Okay. I read that a little bit too soon. I didn't know that. Wow, I thought it was already said, but no, I didn't miss it. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see what exactly is going on in his computer brain. I read terminal mode too. Just before I left May Queen plus 9 Square, Mary asked me to buy some bananas. Oh yeah, because you jellified them. With her money. She's too nice for her own good. Maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now, you think she'll know if I buy bananas, I'm gonna experiment on them. And so I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave. Ooh, that's kind of a dick move, man.
それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろう。
奴から提供された研究費だ。
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本で。
Dara retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it inside the phone wave. I was reading names such a good change for a second, but I was decided not to go with it.
世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
Faris. So that was it after all. The whole is original sin, also known as the prophets, Naya. One of them is a girl known as the fallen angel of accepted chaos, Naya. I attach a picture of her face, so remember it well, Naya. Oh, before I forget, looking at the picture without protection will cause the divine eye to activate the original sin, excitation, mode 666, compulsionary receptor release, which will annihilate you at the subatomic level. So be careful, Naya. Oh! Oh! Wait a second! That's the girl from Chaos Head! That's the singer girl! Oh my god!
Oh, I love this reference. This is a good reference. I love this reference. Oh my god. Thank you, Steins Gate. Oh my god, that is a good reference. I love it. Alright, am I supposed to close out of the phone? Yeah, I'm supposed to close out of the phone. But yeah, I love that reference and callback. He lost all of his enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man. But yeah, I like all the callbacks Chaos had. Like, Chaos had came before Steins Gate. Right. Now where did I put my phone? Right in your pocket. Alright, time to call the phone wave. Call complete. Instant access. Oh no, do we have to listen to Mary again? Yep, we have to listen to Mary again. I don't care. The Mayushi guidance system. I would skip this, but I'm not. I'm just gonna let it play. I don't care. I love your Mary. Hashtag 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes, hashtag 120. It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 hashtag. 120 hashtag. Wait, is that hashtag? It's number! Why did I say hashtag? It's the number system! Oh no! Ah! Social media's ruined me. The turntable inside the phone wave begins to spin backwards. Really, it's not. It doesn't have to be 2 minutes. Mary had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting the longer increases the effects. While still looking bored, Dara finally gets into the discussion at hand. Can he fit inside it? Oh, he even said that. Wait, what if they cut off a fingernail? Like, if they pull out a fingernail and they put it inside there, will it gellify? Would the fingernail gellify?
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ。ひらめけと。天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
Wow. You can remember a quote from the top of your head. I'm impressed. I can barely remember quotes from the top of my head, unless it's from me and very cringy. Wahahaha. Number 4, I think. I don't know if it was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. It was probably not. At least, that's what the wiki said. Definitely not. Ooh, I heard quickly. Oh, that's because I moved the wire. The phone wave rings. It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Dara opens the phone wave and peeks inside. Uh-oh. Oh, he rubs his eyes, blinks several times, and resumes staring into the microwave. What is he talking about? I push Dara aside and look into the phone wave. Uh-oh. There's nothing inside. The bananas have vanished without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
とんでもないものって何ぞ？
I ignored Daru's panic cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。
Ooh, I wonder what that is.
政府の承認？バカか。そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。
What?
もうだ。この国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
I put my phone away after yelling.
自演を打つ。
うるさいフェリスのストーカー。それでバナナはどこに隠した？
誰がストーカーだよ。
バナナを出して。手品でも披露して得意になっているつもりか。
隠したのはオカリンだろ。
Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry.
なんで消えた
So is mine.
知らんがな。
Shit just dropped.
どこに行った？バナナ！バナナ！
I take a turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana. Banana! Banana!
電磁波兵器などではなく
That's one of my favorite voice bites from Okabe in this game. Banana!
なんだって？ってそんな無茶な。
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね？
そうだな。
We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reach for the bunch of bananas. Impossible. Impossible! Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked the banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave. But now, there's no sign that the banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ？
Daru knows this too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ？このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
Well, there's 2 on us right now.
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
誰？これってもしかして？
The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes! My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this has happened, but if I were to explain it, is that I saw it. The banana that was inside the phone wave returned instantly to the bunch. In other words...
テレポートだったりするんじゃないか？
I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してますね。
誰だ？
My heart's just skip a beat. I turn towards the voice in surprise. and get pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに？
I did it.
若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名をザ・ゾンビマキセ・クリス。
説明セリフを打つ。
大 誰がゾンビだ、誰が。
一体どういうことだ。何が目的でここへ。
あなたに会いに来たの、岡部倫太郎さん。じゃなくて、法院京馬さんだった。
Wait, how the hell did she know my real name? I never spoken it in front of her.
そうか。やはり貴様、機関に所属するエージェント。
Is it?
しかも特殊能力者だな。それならば
How many espers are you gonna meet, Okabe? Well, espers.
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。橋田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか。
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
Dara doesn't seem fazed by the girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切ったのか。
オカリン暴走しすぎ。
マキセクリスに弱みを握られたか。それとも色化に惑わされたか。
I glare at Kursu. He's my right-hand man! How dare you!
許さんぞ。このビーチが。
落ち着け。
Kursu's eyes flash dangerously, I think. It's just intensity from 18-year-old girl. Not 8-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kursu. Isn't that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told.
この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
That's all? The truth is, kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, you kind of were, being one. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right? Well, I wouldn't start groping them in public. Well, that would look especially bad!
振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
I must clear my name, or be labeled as a perv forever!
まあ、そのことは今はいいんです。
え、いいのか？
That's a relief. I was sure she was gonna call the police on me. But that for now's part still bothers me. Kursu enters the album room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and a good posture. Not much in the chest. Oh my god. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't you tell that this area is off limits? Jeez, man. That was kind of cold to mention that about the chest. That's cold, dude.
マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We've only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops. Also, I love the gated Steiner in the background.
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails. No necessary nail polish. No unnecessary. I stare, fixated. Slowly, I extend my hand. Make sure to keep enough weight on my heels so that I can flee at the moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kursu's fingertips between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let it go.
身にまとう先が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
俗に言わないわよ。
では、忍者。
Ninja! I like how ninja was all capitalized. Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too.
アメリカ育ちならば、 nice to meet you と満面の笑みを浮かべながら握手を求めるのが普通だろ。いや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
Nice to meet you. I just had to do it once. Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見です。
I love that stereotype. Curse aside. Well, he's not wrong. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave. The bananas which have exhibited the most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, what is completely jellified?
本当に興味深いですね。
Cursor brings her face closer to get a good look.
ピンセットあります？
ない。
And then, Cursor stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She bares her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into the slimy banana. He's describing her hands really well. Cursor extracts her finger. Piece of gel clean to her fingertip. She pokes her fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation.
味はなしか。
Wow. She says it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
いりません。
そもそもあのバナナ眉しのじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか。
変態のバナナ。
Dara starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What's wrong?
変態のバナナを食べる。ぐずぐず。指くわえる。まずと顔をしかめる。
I was kind of thinking the thing. Looks like his cranial processor is overcooking.
マキセシマキセシ。今のもう一度お願いできる？できれば悔しそうな顔でよろ。
はい。
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後で、ああでも、もう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
That is sexual harassment. Suddenly, Kursu's face turns bright red.
お前はどうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言って
Damn! Payback is sweet. Now the follow-up for a maximum combo. A shock scene in this little Gohan True Adults fight. Oh my god, damn!
お前は今何を想像したの？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
I think I heard the cat meow outside the door. I heard a meow from outside, so I don't know if it was a game or outside. I think Christy's out there. Don't worry, Christy, I'll pet you soon. And feed you. She definitely needs to be fed. Definitely needs to be fed. She's a watermelon. Kurzu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. Now rolls out the robotic killing machine. I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right hand man. Always gets the job done.
あんたたち、二人とも変態だったのね。
いや
Don't admit it, you idiot!
お前に言われたくはない。
オーケー。
Ah.
生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
So, Kurzu sighs deeply and turns her back to us. Her composure has already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
I wish she would stop saying for now. It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの。
Kurzu glances at the phone wave.
電子レンジのこ
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者のお前に一つだけ教えてやれるとする。こいつの名前は 電話レンジカットされたということぐらいだ。
カッコ仮？何それ？
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
だが名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
それは
My webcam is about to be set. I need to go ahead and do something real quick. She's a genius. She would have to defeat my sharp wit. Trust her intellect. We can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Then, I get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる。
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
誰がクリスティーナだ。一言も言っとらんわ。
Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. Definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらう。
何？
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
ラボメンバーラボラボリーメンバー研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらう。もしや貴様がむっつりスケベの変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
ラボメンとなった暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら答えはノーよ。
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
Who's texting me now? Oh, Mary. Daruku was taking a nap earlier, and I think he has sleep apnea. He really surprised me when he stopped breathing. I told him he should lose weight, but he won't listen to Green. You should talk to him too. Aw, okay. Well, now, Mary, that.
セクハラはする気？
しないっつの。
さっきあなたまず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ。それが変態的要求の可能性が。
Okay.
二つ目の
Who would Mary comment just.
この俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこに痺れる憧れる。
Ah, no! I totally forgot! Oh, as soon as he says "Oh, Green." Play the clip!
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこに痺れる憧れる。
Okabe is love! Okabe is life! Sorry. I'm sorry for that. So, I must do squats and shit. Now I have to do this. That's more punishable. Punishable by act. I'm so sorry.
I made mistakes. I made mistakes in the past. That was one of my most embarrassing ones. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this tip real quick and then end the episode. That's why we love you. Soko ni shibaru oko gareru. I did not pronounce that right, but I don't care. Full quote. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. A quotation from the popular manga, Juju's Bizarre Adventures. Use the expression at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. Nice. We got another Juju reference. Yes. No! I thought I was on the same screen!